Oh God, not Shane Dawson. It's Big Cheese. Big Cheese is coming after us.
Big cheese.
The Big Cheese.
Who are those three adults with cameras like going through Chuck E. Cheese trash? Three people that get out of a G-Wagon to go look through a dumpster behind Chuck E. Cheese.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ladies Fright. I'm Joan, and I have my special guest here tonight, Dust Productions, Dust Paranormal, Dusty P. I don't know, what do we call you? What do you want to be called tonight?
You can call me anything. I've been called a lot of things.
Before we get into it, I just want to say hi to Boneyard. I'm going to say hi to Sage Rat and Ghostis. And yeah, it's been a crazy time. So, Dust, what are you up to? What is your channel about in case anyone doesn't know? And maybe, just maybe somebody is a mod and could put your channel in the chat.
So I have two YouTube channels. One is called Dust Paranormal, and I talk about paranormal things. Mostly, though, it's not debunking because I'm not a debunker. I'm more of like a paranormal expose / troll channel. So that's what I do on that channel. And on the main channel, Dust Productions, I cover like Power Ranger drama, which is a thing, believe it or not. So
Hi, Mary Janes. Good to see you. Hi, Pinky as well. Yeah, I am a fan of gossip, so I really enjoy that. And I just want to tell everyone I put the Dust Paranormal one in there. We're trying to help grow that channel a little bit. Trying to get a few more subs. And hi, Joe. How are you doing? You talk drama. That's what you do. That's your bread and butter. And I think we should get into some drama right now.
Oh, it's where I live.
So the drama I want to talk about is, did you know that Shane Dawson is trying to make a comeback?
A comeback.
Yeah. For like the 15th time.
Yeah, that's usually what happens when YouTubers fall off like that, you know.
For those of you who don't know Shane Dawson, I don't know how you don't know Shane Dawson. He's gone through so many iterations. I would say he's probably like old school YouTube. He did skits and then he got in trouble for doing those skits. And then he did makeup stuff and got in trouble for doing that makeup. Oh no, actually he became a documentarian.
Well, before that he did a bunch of food videos.
Oh, that's right.
He put out 5 food videos a week, which were disgusting.
Yeah.
Just the food, but just like the way he talked, you know, in all of those videos. He also did a series with Garrett Watts and Drew Monson, and it was called the Spooky Boys series. And they would like Bloody Mary stuff or whatever, you know, like little spooky things.
So he did that. He did documentaries on people. And then he went away again and then did that makeup thing with Jeffree Star. And then Jeffree Star, and then like the whole, like, he's like involved in so many internet dramas. Like, so he was involved with the whole like beauty community. And I can't think of the name of it right now, but it has a very specific name. Dramageddon. It was called, a lovingly note on YouTube, Dramageddon happened. At one point in his career, he started doing conspiracy theory. And they were like, haha, funny. And then I think he admitted to like having inappropriate conversations with younger fans. And then also something inappropriate with a cat that he owned. So he left YouTube again. And he has recently, more in recent times, come back and has started making a conspiracy theory podcast with his brother, who is a flat earther.
It's the dumbest, and they do conspiracy theories, and they're the dumbest damn conspiracy theories on the planet.
Yeah, but also he does conspiracy theory investigations. I really want to go into different aspects of it. I want to do some of the old school stuff that he talks about, some of this new stuff, and some of his ghost hunting too, because he also does ghost hunting. Does he do it well? Absolutely not. Let me start with, I hate conspiracy theories. For the most part, I usually think, like, if you get really deep down, they're usually blaming people who are not always seen the, like, best in society. Like, it's usually against minorities in some way. And it's usually nefarious. The other thing I really hate about conspiracy theories is usually if you ask, why would they do that? The whole conspiracy theory falls apart. Let me start with, what is your relationship with conspiracy theories?
I like to hear about some conspiracy theories, not that I believe them. I find some of them interesting. A lot of the modern day conspiracy theories I don't like. Some of the stuff that Shane has talked about, like, ooh, your phone is always recording and always listening to you. Well, that's not a conspiracy theory. We kind of already knew that. You talk about something, then all of a sudden it's on Facebook. It's just it's whatever. It's how the phone works.
It's not always that it's listening to you. It also tracks your IP.
Yeah.
So, for example, I have a friend who has children. I do not have children yet. I will a lot of the times get ads for kids and toddler things after I've been to her house several times in a row, because it's like, well, like, if you're hanging out with someone who has kids, you must have that in common. They'll target you that way based on like who you're hanging out with. I was saying the other week, I looked up the Jersey Mike's menu and I got like 15 ads for Jersey Mike's after. Like, that's like also how they track it. I'm sorry, but go ahead, Dust. What is the rest of your feelings?
Like, the only conspiracy theories that I'd say I'm interested in. Oh, what's that room that disappeared during World War II? The Amber Room. Like, where did the Amber Room go? Like, there's conspiracy theories around that. Where did it go? Did it, whatever, like, sink in a submarine or this or that? Stuff that's like an actual mystery, you know? Not like some weird Area 51 fucking bullshit, you know?
Yeah. A-Match. Is this the guy that has almost 20 million followers, Shane Dawson? Yes, we're going to be talking about that, Shane Dawson. Oh God, not Shane Dawson. Okay, and that's my next question, Dust. So what is your like history and relationship with Shane Dawson content? I'm not gonna say Shane Dawson, but his content.
Shane, here's the thing. I never really liked Shane at all. I thought, like, if I watched any of his stuff, it was like for Garrett Watts.
Okay.
And it's mostly because, and I didn't even tell you this, I know people that know Shane Dawson personally.
Oh.
And he, like, and the people that I know that know Shane have said that he's like a creepy ass person.
Yeah.
Like, which is not surprising.
That. No.
Like, people that have worked with him and stuff, like back in early YouTube, they're like, yeah, we had to work on him on this project, and he was just creepy as hell. Like, people like didn't want to like go near him and shit.
Ooh, Garrett is what made me watch his stuff too. Ghost says I've never seen his videos. Well, get ready. We're popping that bubble for you, buddy. We're gonna subject you to the trauma. Before we get into it, I should admit, as I said, Shane Dawson was like early YouTube, and I can like remember when like YouTube first started. That's like the age I'm at. And I was young when YouTube first started. So like I actually did like Shane Dawson. And in like my middle school, like, this is embarrassing, my middle school self thought he was cute because I was into little emo boys and he was kind of like adjacent to little emo boys at the time.
Oh my God.
I have since grown up and I do not like Shane Dawson, and unfortunately I've ruined my algorithm on YouTube because I was looking stuff up for this stream. And now I'm offered so much Shane Dawson content. And I was watching something and I was like giggling a little bit. And I was like, oh my God, do I like Shane Dawson still? And then I realized it wasn't that. I liked the people making fun of him, like his friends making fun of him. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah. I don't think Shane really realized that. Like, a lot of people, because the shtick was his friends made fun of him. I think maybe a lot of people watched him because they made fun of him. Mm-hmm. And he just kind of took it like a little bitch.
Yeah. Because maybe he is a little bitch. I don't think you can play your stuff on here.
Oh, really? You don't think it'll work?
I don't know. Try it. I don't think you have a soundboard.
Well, I mean, hang on.
You made it seem like I was a little bitch.
Damn it. It does work. Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is going to be our new TMZ.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I gotta let stuff happen first. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so that being said, we're gonna get into it. I just want to say hi, SPG. Thank you for stopping in right before work. I really appreciate that. Let me say that we are not watching the Shane Dawson version of this video, and the reason is Shane Dawson made this video, and it was an hour and a half long.
And he mixed in weird stuff with it.
he put 3 different stories in. So we're going to be looking specifically at the Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy theory. That's the one we're looking at today. Chuck E. Cheese, that's a little lighthearted, a little bit silly, maybe a little spooky because it involves like children, but like it's kind of a hee hee ha ha. What else does he put into this? AI doing voices, and this was done like 5 years ago, so the AI was not great. And they're like, "Oh my god, it sounds just like you." And I was like, "Okay, I guess." Maybe you have a hearing
And then there
aid.
was like a stalker thing
But that's
that
the
was
other
in
thing.
there.
Yeah, he like talks about this girl that he was best friends with at the time and how her husband was abusive and stalking her, and it's like cut in between Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm like, I can't show this to people and be like, let me skip ahead. So thankfully, someone has made a compilation of all of
I think that Shane might be the sociopath because, like, how do you mix up stuff like that for content?
Hi, Mr. Prism. I cannot even. Vrenden hopelig hebben jullie allen in finje of I lost it.
What
Avant.
language are you speaking?
Great question. What language?
I
What
don't
do they
know.
speak in the? What do they speak in the Netherlands? Whatever they speak in the Netherlands. I'm trying to. Mr. Prism just likes to challenge me to sound stupid.
Oh, but you know what's creepy about this video of Shane's? You literally see him with a camera standing outside Chuck E. Cheese, and you just like see all these kids.
Oh my god, we will get to that because they have a moment of clarity, and I was like, you guys look very bizarre and very, very weird. So okay, I'm gonna share it now, and then yeah, your key jangling's behind you, everyone. Joan, what's next? Telling us that you are a fan of Onision. I was never a fan. Okay, no, I was never a fan of Onision. I didn't realize it was Onision in the I'm a banana thing until much, much later, but I've never
right.
looked on Onision
It's like
stuff.
Shane's like nemesis for like
Well,
the longest time.
Mr. Prism, you're right, it is Dutch, and if I thought about it longer, I would know that. Because I was like, it's not Netherlands or something like that. That's not a language, but yeah, it's Dutch. I'm very tired today. We all know the Chuck E. Cheese mascot is possessed. That is not what this is about, but that is a closer thing.
Oh God.
Justin, what game are you playing? Terraria. How far are you in it?
Not very, I guess.
Mr. Prism update is Terraria, and he is not very far in it. And then the other game that you asked about during Galentine's Day that he was playing, he said he was enjoying it. Because I think you asked him questions and he ignored you in the chat because he was trying to mod and play a game at the same time. That being said, I'm sorry, Dust. I need to update Mr. Prism on what my husband is doing with key jangling in the back behind us.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. So let's get into this. This is this special edition conspiracy series 2-part. Yeah.
Discretion is advised.
And just tell me if you need to pause. Investigating a childhood conspiracy.
She goes, are you filming? I think there's a rule where you need a kid to go in. What? I think so.
I think there's a rule where you need a kid to go in. It's not because they get in, but I personally would suggest that 3 grown people shouldn't walk into a Chuck E. Cheese without a child and also be filming.
Yeah, unless you're coming in specifically to pick up a pizza. Do they deliver?
I'm from New Jersey. I would never order a pizza from Chuck E. Cheese.
Me neither. I've had Chuck E. Cheese like twice in my life when I was a kid.
We didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese too often for parties either. There was like another place that was like a bigger version of Chuck E. Cheese near us that we would go to.
Was it called Showbiz Pizza? Because they were
No.
bought out by Chuck E. Cheese.
No, it was, I'm not naming it because I think it's specific to the area that I live in.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but like it was just like a larger, like the same, like there was like indoor climbing stuff. There was like laser tag there. There was, like the climbing stuff is like really big and like you could like shoot like puff balls at people. Oh, goodbye.
No, I'm
Bye
just
forever.
adjusting
Just
my
kidding.
camera. Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. And yeah, Jersey here. If you know what place I'm talking about, don't say it. So, when I was going there, they would have like, they had bowling, they had laser tag, they had like fun jungle gyms that kids could climb, and an arcade. And then later on, they got an outdoor water park that you could also go to. So it was like Chuck E. Cheese, but plus. And like now that my friends like have a lot of kids, we've been going to a lot of like indoor play places for parties and stuff, and less arcade things. More like focus on just like playing. Did you ever have a party at a Chuck E. Cheese?
Nope.
I didn't either. My parents always held our parties. We didn't get fun parties.
I never went anywhere like that for a party. Well, not for me, but I went to a birthday party for someone else at McDonald's once.
That's so fun. Maybe? I don't think it is, actually. DDH1me says they deliver now. They think. So that's cool.
Okay.
I remember playing in Chuck E. Cheese in my youth. It was hell. It was like trying to survive Mousetrap. LOL. I don't know if you can hear my husband just laughing in the background too. Okay, let's get into this. Let's keep going.
There's something going on.
It is 4:30 in the morning, and I can't sleep.
Okay.
Something that's been on my mind.
That was like my first introduction to the sound that you hear at the casino.
I recently went to a Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, girly.
Is this what we're teaching our children? Is this what we're teaching them?
Yep.
Yes.
Hi there. I just got an idea how to make Chuck E. Cheese's better than ever. Brand new pizza. Genius if I do say so myself.
So I have a theory that I've wanted to talk about for a long
Please
time.
share, Shane.
But I don't know if anybody's going to care except for me. I think it's crazy. I also don't know if this can get me like sued. So I'm going to say once again, like, just a theory, not a fact. Don't sue me. Could just be a joke, hoax, whatever. Now, this is something that I actually thought about when I was a kid. And I noticed something whenever I would go to Chuck E. Cheese. And my theory as a kid was about their pizza.
Pizza at Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you really know what I'm going to say?
Usually, no.
There's a theory that if somebody at Chuck E. Cheese doesn't finish their whole pizza and there's like a few pieces left, the employee will take that to the back, take those pieces off the tray, and form a new pizza with all the other leftovers, and then reheat it and serve it to a new customer.
Okay, so initial thoughts on this.
My first question is, he's been wanting to talk about this for a long time. What does this dude do every single day where he actually is just sitting in that big ass house going, man, I wonder if Chuck E. Cheese recycles pizza.
Just keeps him up at night. Like, he doesn't think about it for like 3 or 6 months, and then he just like wakes up in a cold sweat and he goes, the reused pizza.
Literally.
Okay.
And I already have a theory about this, but
okay,
we'll get to that.
We'll get to it. I'm gonna read some comments too. So I remember playing in Chuck E. Cheese. I already read that one. Sorry. Someone was like mentioned like being short. Maybe that went away. Oh, here it is. The ball pit was definitely hell, especially if you were a short kid like I was. I'm still a short kid, so I get that. Sage Rat, thank you for reminding everyone to pay rent. Please don't forget to pay rent before you leave this stream. What is rent here? You can either like or comment or subscribe, and that will count as your rent. I would like a like, and I think it's very important that you do that to pay rent, or you can, get ahead on next month's rent by subscribing if you haven't done so already. And then let's see, this chap jumps. Ghostess is right. Rent is due. Do not forget. I never had a birthday party. Only my older sister got to have them. That's so upsetting, Mary Jane. I'll throw you a birthday party. And then, hi, Zombie. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better from this afternoon. Well, my afternoon. What am I watching? Me. Hello, Laura. How are you doing? I hope you are feeling better from the other day, too. Just all saying hi to everybody. Love that, love that, love that. My question is, Pippi Longstockings making a cameo. For Wendy's? No, they are not associated with Chuck E. Cheese. So no. Oops, sorry. I went and got something cold to try to eat. Hey, everyone. Oh, you got a question, Dust. How are you? How are you feeling? Any better?
Like health-wise, yeah. You know, I'm still getting the weather changes. Like it was -10, and now it's like 40 degrees.
Yeah, our one pipe finally unfroze, and I gotta check to make sure there's no cracks in it. So I feel you there. Oh, Mr. Prism says, I'm waiting for the membership button to appear. I did get to 300 this week in subscribers, and I still need to get up on those watch times. So if you want to throw me on the background, that would always be helpful. You don't even have to interact with me. But yeah, tell your friends, tell your grandma to tell her bridge club, and then we can get up there. We can get to the amount of subscribers I need. Hello, Hun X Lamb. Good to see you. So yeah. Not that great. I've had to use my Ventolin all morning. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I really am. I hope you feel better soon.
Does Chuck E. Cheese pizza look good to you?
No, it looks like really bad DiGiorno.
It does.
That's why I also said, as someone from New Jersey, I would never order Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Out of like desperation, maybe.
I live in the Chicagoland area.
Okay.
And like Chicago pizza.
Yeah.
Like destroys all of that.
Do you think deep dish is a pizza?
It depends how deep that dish is, because there are some that are, it's almost like, some of it's nasty where it's like it's almost like soup on dough, and some of it is layered pretty good. Is it pizza if you have to use a fork and a knife? In Chicago, yes.
So I would argue it's not a pizza. It is a casserole, but it is very good. I still like it. It's not pizza.
What about stuffed crust?
That's still pizza. That's just better pizza. And if instead of crust, you make them garlic knots, even better. I'm down. You sold me. Sage Rat to say, Ghost Talk, both my grandmas are passed on. They can still watch. They can still make a YouTube account.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know how to use apps. Oh my gosh, actually today, before we move on, Don't Scare Claire had her video go up, and she'd mentioned how like ghosts stand over your bed, and she's like, ghosts can't figure out how to use a Google Calendar, and that we could make that like 10 a.m. And I was like, that's a great point. If ghosts are using all these talking apps, why can't they use the Google Calendar, and we can schedule when things are gonna happen? Use Discord, ghosts, and we can talk whenever you are free, whenever you want.
Yeah.
I was talking about deep dish yesterday. I would love to try one. If you do ever get a chance to try one, Mr. Prism, you need to order it an hour and a half before you actually want to eat it. Takes forever.
And it holds its heat for a really long time, too.
It does. And then you got to wait another hour and a half to actually eat it. Same. We don't have any pizza places around here. That is a crime. I'm so sorry. I think you should write your local politicians about that. That is actually against your some amendment right. I don't know which one right now, but it's against some amendment right.
It should be against your religion. So
yeah, it's certainly against mine. It's an affront to my culture. Do you people have calzones over there? Absolutely. Absolutely. In the state of New Jersey, we actually have the most Italian heritage outside of Italy. So we absolutely have calzone. And you know what? When I don't have a calzone, I do make a mean stromboli, which is just a long calzone. Okay. That being said, I love Pizza Hut melts. Okay, so sorry, I just need to address this before we move on. As someone from New Jersey, as I've mentioned several times now, if you tell me we're getting pizza and you bring me Pizza Hut or Domino's, we're not friends anymore. But if you tell me we're getting Pizza Hut or we're getting Domino's, that's okay. I'm prepared now. But don't tell me you're getting me pizza and then you give me Pizza Hut. That's upsetting. That's just wrong.
No, from like a hidden gem, like a mom and pop place. That's usually where you get better pizza.
It's so good. Laura was saying that we have a ton of pizza places here, but I like my own. Over the summer, we got our kitchen redone, and we were making like lots of pizzas on the grill because that's the only way we could really heat things up. So I also like my own, I make my own pizza a lot now. I'm not saying it's the best pizza ever, but I do make it a lot. It's fine if you believe in pizza. I do too. I just believe in pizza.
I gotta ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you ever eat pizza that doesn't have cheese on it?
I know of pizza that doesn't have cheese on it. I haven't. And most of the time, if you presented that to me, I would call it a flatbread.
I would say that you have like mental issues if you're eating pizza without cheese. I love cheese.
I mean, like sometimes like, no, I don't know. Like, yeah, no, I'd call it a flatbread. I'd be like, you just served me a flatbread. You can call it whatever you want. Like, you can say it's a pizza, but yeah, I would call it a flatbread. Crow looked at Hell's Pizza menu and he was drooling. Okay. Love Crow dearly. Think he's great. I and Crow do not have the same levels of taste. Sometimes he says things are the best and I highly disagree with him. I do not think so. Sometimes he says things are the worst and I like strongly disagree. Like Crow doesn't drink coffee and I think that's awful. What else did he say? Like something I loved. Like I love mushrooms. I don't think Crow likes mushrooms. And the fact that I know so much about this man's food preferences kind of upsets me a little bit. I will say mayo and hot dogs are not the worst thing ever. Oh. I've done it before. And like also speaking about someone who's near Chicago, like they say it's a crime to put ketchup on a hot dog. So like
I put ketchup on my hot dogs.
Oh, I was told in Chicago not to do that.
It depends on the hot dog. But whatever. So, all right. Yeah. Before we continue, what are your favorite toppings on a pizza?
So my favorite pizza is from this place near us, and it's an eggplant rollatini pizza. So it's like the regular like cheese pizza, and then an eggplant cutlet on it with ricotta, and then a little bit more sauce on top. That is like if we're going out and we're getting pizza, that's a great pizza because you eat one slice and you're full. And then that pizza is also so good cold. When I'm getting a little silly with it, we also have a place that does a chicken franchise pizza, and I like to get broccoli on top of that as well. So it's like a little franchise and broccoli.
I'm pretty basic. I like pepperoni and sausage on my pizza.
Pepperoni's a little too oily for me, so I try to like avoid. Like I get heartburn really quickly from it, so I try to like avoid it. But like I do like a sausage. I guess we should get into the controversy of it all. Pineapple on pizza.
No.
I love pineapple on pizza.
I can't do it. I tried it. I just couldn't.
I appreciate that you tried it. I appreciate it. As long as you're not like, that's the most disgusting thing, you should to the gulags with you.
The only thing that I haven't tried is like anchovies, and I don't want to.
I had an anchovy one time, and I don't, it's too fishy for me. I don't like it.
Yeah, so like I'll try like almost anything else on a pizza. Like you've had like olives, like black olives on a pizza. Like I don't mind it.
I'm not a fan. Like if I don't like it normally, I wouldn't. iMatch says criminal behavior. I'm assuming if someone switches out Pizza Hut for a real pizza, I would agree that is criminal. Crow, I already read that. I'd rather Pizza Hut over Domino's. Is that fair? I don't know. I don't go to either of them enough to know.
Domino's is better than Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is trash.
Okay.
Domino's is trash, but not as trash as Pizza Hut. Little Caesars is good.
We don't have a Little Caesars around here, and I think I've only had it once when I was in college. So,
no.
I don't know about that. Ghost says, I would love to try cauliflower pizza. I've had it. It's pretty good. If you like cauliflower, I should say.
Got to be in the mood for that.
I don't like pizza, but I like hot honey wings and cheesy triangles and a melt that's a really thin base. Okay. I've had hot honey on pizza, and I do think that's good as well. My husband's not a fan of the hot honey craze, but I'm kind of a fan. In New York, you can walk down the street, and yeah, there's 5 pizza places. Yeah, same here. I can name like 5 in the area that I could order from right now. Crow loves mayo. I think that's fair. My husband also loves mayo, so I guess I don't find that as weird as some other might. It's sad we know his food preferences. Yeah.
Maybe when you eat mac and cheese, you have a little bit of ketchup and mayo that you dunk it in.
Actually, we had hot dogs and mac and cheese tonight at our family dinner, and we all put ketchup on it. And that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I like to do that. Ketchup and just a tad bit of mayo, and oh my God, it's so good.
Oh, yeah. I love mayo, but it has to be Heinz. So I disagree with you there. My husband has turned me to Kewpie mayo, which is a Japanese version or Japanese style mayo, and it's very good. It's a lot more egg yolk in it. Don't tell him I agree about mayo. I won't. I like pizza covered in all different meats. Wink. And then, really, it's the opposite over here. Haha, most of us rather eat Pizza Hut. That's fun. And then, hi, Vic, how you doing? And hi, Wayne. Now that being said, now that we've discussed our pizza preferences, let's get back into this video.
Now, I know what you're thinking, Shane. That's crazy.
That is crazy, Shane.
Well, here is a picture of the pizza Chuck E. Cheese. Every piece is a different size. That piece.
Idiot. He's such an idiot.
Would you like to explain? Well, first off, do you think that his conspiracy theory is true? Do you think that they take pizzas to the back and Frankenstein them together?
No, but I'll say what I think it is later because there's some other stuff that he shows.
Okay.
I'm going to explain as well. Because I used to work at a Taco Bell that had a Pizza Hut Express.
Ooh.
And I worked in fast food for a little while.
Yeah.
So I kind of know about this.
What I think it is to me, it looks like it just lifted up on the lip a little bit. And that probably happened with the pizza cutter because sometimes it gets stuck on the pizza cutter. I've seen this happen in my own home. And I know I'm not Frankensteining the pizzas together. I'm getting Taco Bell tomorrow. Don't be jealous. I'm very jealous. I want Taco Bell constantly. I've worked at a pizza place, a burger place, and a taco place as a teen. And you are an expert, Julie. Is this pizza a Frankenstein? Let us know. Also, everyone, actually in the chat while we're also waiting, please let me know. Do you think that Chuck E. Cheese Frankenstein's their pizza? What do you all think about this? Love to hear from you. Okay, we are live again. Hopefully people will find us. We're just going to give them a few minutes while we do that. Let's share the...
My damn camera's updating again.
Good, it's okay. No one's here.
We have the YouTube curse right now.
Yeah. This is let's make a conspiracy about why this isn't working.
It's Annabelle. Annabelle did it.
So you think it's Annabelle. I think I'm going to go with classic space aliens. The aliens are going to invade, and they were planning on doing it through microbiomes in the Chuck E. Cheese pizza. And they don't want to give it away that they Frankenstein the pizza because that's how they spread their spores. That's how they do it. Boneyard Chuck E. Cheese did it. It's Big Cheese. Big Cheese is coming after us.
Big Cheese.
The Big Cheese. Did you know Chuck E. Cheese, his government name? I don't mean to dox the mouse. His government name is Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Really?
Yes, factual.
Dear God, Charles.
Yes, Charles. Chucky, duh. But the entertainment part is what E stands for.
Oh.
Yeah, Charles Entertainment Cheese. So yeah, once again, hello. Thank you for finding your way back here. Unfortunately, I'm a mean landlord. And even though it was my mess up that made you have to come back here, you still have to pay rent, and you have to pay twice now. So if you don't mind paying rent, and you can pay rent with just a like, that's all you need to do is just like the stream. Especially now because I had to redo it. I am going to remind everybody that I take these streams down at the end of doing them and I put them together. So this one will be one video that will come out next Tuesday. So don't worry if you're like, I want to rewatch this, but I'm not going to struggle to find 2 videos. That will be the one thing I gift you, even though I am a terrible landlord and I'm making you pay rent for a second time this stream. I am so very, very sorry. Dust is laughing, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Dust. Okay, we're gonna get back into it. Paid up, thank you. I really appreciate Sage Rats once again. Paid rent again, thank you. There, double the fun. Yeah, that's why we have to have special guests. Cost at the door this time. That being said, we're gonna get back into this Shane Dawson again.
Piece is longer than that piece, which is shorter than that piece. These pieces in the back are shorter than those pieces, and none of the pepperonis line up.
Oh,
It's
I
not
do,
just
but
this
it's fine.
Picture. It's almost every picture you find of Chuck E. Cheese pizza, and nobody's talking about it. So I noticed this when I was like 8 years old or something, and I was just like, wait a minute, how come all...
What Chuck E. Cheese has, like, ham? I thought it was just pepperoni and cheese.
I don't know what their toppings are.
Oh. Can anyone who's recently been to a Chuck E. Cheese enlighten us on their topping varieties? We need to know for science.
I think Shane says that they got like a veggie pizza there once too. It had a bunch of veggies on it.
What? That's insane.
The pieces are different. And I remember specifically being like, oh, can we get half cheese and half pepperoni? The half cheese side was so fucking different than the half pepperoni side. Like crazy, right?
I mean, if that's true, yeah, that would be probably illegal to do. Like, FDA probably would actually cancel them.
Once again, just
no, I mean, like, it looks like that. I mean, at the end.
Satra has never been to a Chuck E. Cheese. I don't think this will sell you on going to one after. And honestly, I don't know if I can say confidently that I think you should go to Chuck E. Cheese either. So, yeah, I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, if that actually is pizza from Chuck E. Cheese, I mean.
I went there a lot. And it was always like misplaced pizzas.
Really? That's disgusting. Like every time you went, it was just like a collection of random pieces of pizza.
Oh yeah, one time there was like.
I'm going to say this, and it's going to be controversial. Shane Dawson acts like a child who went to Chuck E. Cheese a lot as a kid.
He does.
I'm not going to explain what I mean by that, but if you know, you know. Like
he acts like if Barney was hit over the head with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Hi, Glitter Flame. How are you doing this evening? By this age, it is probably a pretty safe bet I won't be going to one. Yeah. I mean, you might know a child who has a birthday party there. I know children, and I go to birthday parties at play places. I'm invited by their parents. I don't just know the children. I want to be very clear about this. As if CC wasn't creepy enough, there's Jigsaw Pizza. We'll debate that. We'll debate that. It is, remember guys, where the sense of it, or where the source of information is coming from. This is Shane Dawson. He has no credentials behind his name. I just want to be very clear.
Like one veggie one slice. And my mom's like, ooh, for me. And I was like, okay.
Wait, is it
why is it there?
So they're claiming to make these pizzas on demand for you?
Now listen, there is a second part of this theory. I knew a girl in high school. I asked her about this because she was working at Chuck E. Cheese. And she told me that she couldn't say whether or not that's true, but that was a thing. Like that was something that actually was going on a while ago and they stopped it. But she also could have been lying, and who knows, right? So I've never.
I also like how Shane's like, I've had one friend who said this. Like, Chuck E. Cheese hasn't employed hundreds of thousands of people over the year, and I feel like someone would have said something. Someone would have whistleblowed.
And like a scorned employee could say all kinds of crap about a place too, you know?
Also, going back to what you had said, where like some people will like talk to Shane Dawson and it seems like they're kind of trolling him while they do it. I can see a situation where he's like, do they put different pizza slices together? And she's like, what? Yeah, totally. I've had people ask me a bizarre question and I give a sarcastic answer. So like, I don't know, maybe that's how I feel about that.
No.
Do you think we have Chuck E. Cheese in Australia? I think your government probably cares about you enough that you don't, to be honest. God, of no hope relying on him. I agree. I also have no hope, and that's what I'm trying to instill in all of you today. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's onto something.
Actually fully looked into this because, I thought, well, who cares? Nobody's really going to care about this. So I
wish they would stop making the eating sounds every time.
And other people have noticed this too. Am I going to get sued?
Somebody's probably going to sue.
Really? So let's see what this form says.
That edit was funny. I like that.
Pizza that is not eaten, or so I've heard, goes back into a dough grinder.
Place your pizzas onto the conveyor belt. This is my favorite part.
And eventually gets reserved as part of a new pizza. It's recooked, so you don't have to worry about germs.
That sounds.
Somebody just said tastes like it.
Is that on Reddit?
No, no, that can't be Reddit. Maybe Yahoo Answers. What is this?
Because they only post facts there. Let me tell you.
No, I was also going to say, like, heating it might get rid of the germs, but it doesn't get rid of allergies. Like, some people can't eat certain things. I know I have a friend who is a vegetarian, and if he eats meat, he will be blowing up the bathroom. So, you can't just, like, put meat products and cheese products, and vegetarian products all in a blender and be like, there you go.
Yeah, and he's kind of presenting this as fact.
I mean, our country is just as divided in our government as much as you guys, and I'm not trying to get political. I honestly don't know enough about Australian government to say anything about that, but all I'm saying is I think they care enough. I mean, maybe I think it's a bipartisan thing where they're like, also, we don't want to feed them rubber dough. We care about them that way. But how do they make them fit every time? You'd expect there would be a pizza with the 320th slice missing. You would. That's how math works. You eat everything at least once. That's fair. fair. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what sort. And that's another thing that Shane Dawson is known for to do is crop things in a way that you can't really tell where they're coming from.
Yeah.
He's been accused, and it's been proven that especially with his ghost hunting videos, he will take clips from other people's videos and not credit them. And when people do eventually find the source that they came from, they're not even talking about the same thing he was talking about. So he very much cherry picks what he puts in. Yeah, I don't know what website is this. He doesn't really even show the question.
Yeah, play it back. Let's see what it.
And eventually gets reserved as part of a new pizza. It's
No, because that's not how the Reddit anonymous thing looked.
Okay.
Also, this is from 10 years ago, and this video is from 6 years ago, so it's 16 years old of an answer.
Yeah.
Is that not Yahoo Answers Anonymous?
It's got to be something like that.
That sounds. Somebody just said tastes like it.
You smell it, that garlic?
Is this even interesting though? It is to me. All those pictures of the pieces.
You know that question we ask while making the video. Is this even interesting?
How much weed does he smoke?
I don't know. I think he just throws a bunch of stuff at the wall. I also, we're going to get into the pepperoni slices in a little bit because I also have certain feelings when he's like, they don't line up. And I was like, I'll just say it now. If you look, he doesn't understand perspective. When the knife goes, they kind of get squished at the bottom. That just happens. That happens when you cut things.
Yeah.
Hey, Cree, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. We're talking about Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy through Shane Dawson, the most reliable source on the internet. Wink.
Don't fit together.
That is pretty crazy.
I mean, come on.
That's what happens when you push down.
Push this pizza together?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way that's a circle.
Okay, pause it for a second.
I mean, right?
I'll say this part right now. So they have different cutting devices for pizzas. You got one that's like a teeter, you go and you teeter and you keep cutting. And then that's where you could probably see where all of those might line up then, where all those cuts are. And then there's the old fashioned pizza cutter. It's like a wheel and you go around, you spin the pizza and cut it. Then the cuts might not line up. And I used to work at a Pizza Hut Express. And whenever I cut the pizza and it had any toppings, it would go from everything level to that because the cheese moves, the dough moves, everything does because it's food. It's not like a brick. It's not like concrete, it's going to move.
No, and also you have to remember these people are trying to get these pizzas out quickly. I do believe that they're probably pre-made pizzas they just pop in an oven. I don't think they're making them fresh there necessarily. And at least when I go to pizza joints and you hear them cutting the pizza, you hear the smack of the thing. So there's clearly a pressure that's going into when they cut it.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. It just gets messed up. I feel like this is a common thing that people know. I've never heard of Shane Dawson. Sorry, haha. Oh, Kree, I'm so sorry. And also, I saw that you said you weren't feeling well. This isn't going to make you feel better. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God, it's not.
Yeah, I do hope you feel better soon. I'm so sorry that I'm not. Actually, Kree, I'm wearing a shirt that says unwell on it. So that's...
I will say the cheesy bread in that frame looks like it could be interesting.
Right? That does look very... Pizza Hut cheesy bread.
Yeah.
Is the reformed pizza theory some kind of failed urban legend or something? Doesn't sound like it caught on after 10 years. This one was big in its time. I remember because I know about it. I know people talking about it, and I wasn't watching Shane Dawson at the time. Another one I want to get into is the Chipotle theory that he did. And I do want to talk about it because of the fact that not that he personally did, I think he just jumped on a trend. I think it was already happening, but it created this like snowball effect where people were just harassing Chipotle workers. And he like in a second video, like kind of takes pride in that. Like, oh yeah, we really solved that. And I was like, you just started harassing minimum wage workers and they did not ask for that. And I think that's very something you should not be proud of. Hello, I'm trying to do some lives, but I usually end up lurking. It's all good. Take your time. Take whatever time you need to rest. You know, just happy to have you when we can. That pizza looks like it's been tampered with. Half of the pepperoni missing from at least one of the slices. It's not missing. It's in the creases. If you look at the creases, they're there.
When you cut a pizza that has toppings, the toppings are going to move because the cheese is going to move. Yeah. I worked in a place that's a thing. So Shane's an idiot.
Yeah. Not saying that you're an idiot, Wayne. We're just saying
that Shane's an idiot because he's taken it this far.
Yeah. So Create, I hope you're all doing well, but who is Shane Dawson and what is this again? Okay. Just to briefly do a reminder of who Shane Dawson is. Shane Dawson has probably been on YouTube since the start of it. He has done many things on YouTube, and the reason that he has done so many things, not only because he's been here on YouTube for so long, it's because he has had so many controversies. He tends to garner an audience that is on the younger side, and most of the controversies is him or someone he knows having inappropriate like conversations / relationships with those younger people. He did conspiracy theories and then stopped for a little bit, and now he has started doing conspiracy theories and testing or like exposing conspiracy theories. And he has a podcast with his brother who is very like conspiratorial, like believes in flat earth and things like that. So we're looking at some of his conspiracy theories and just poking some holes in it because they're dumb, to be honest. This specific conspiracy theory that we are looking at currently are two different ones involving Chuck E. Cheese. The one that we're looking at right now is the belief that Chuck E. Cheese takes pizza that people have not eaten, takes it to the back, and repurposes it to make another pizza to serve people. And I think that's a little bit silly. So Mr. Beast and Jake Paul, haha. Yes, but less threatening because he's not into crypto as far as I know.
No.
KK, I'll take your word for it. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks for believing in me, bud. I'm looking at shark slippers. You should look at shark slippers. Honestly, you could mean either Paul. I don't care about either. And I always get them confused in my head too. Great. Don't you worry.
Pizza together? There's no fucking way that's a circle. I mean, right? It almost looks like they glued it together. Like to show, like, no, it's the same.
Okay, my thing is, not with this specific one, but with some other ones, I do think they, quote unquote, glued it together, but not in the way that Shane does. I think these are pre-made pizzas, and they probably just cut a half of a pepperoni and a half of a plain, and then heated them together.
All right, this was the other thing that I was going to talk about.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to burst your
So a lot of pizza places, I also had a friend that owned a pizza place too, I completely forgot about a long time ago. What they would do is a lot of, like, not all pizza places, but some, if people order pizzas like this pizza's half cheese and half pepperoni, they have pizzas that are in like a oven, like ready to go. And if someone orders half cheese, half pepperoni, or like this, they'll grab a cheese, they'll grab a pepperoni, they'll take the two halves and then put them together, and here you go. They were never served to anyone. They were cooked and they were put in the oven. The Pizza Hut Express did that too. Like, we would have pizzas, ready to go pizzas for, like, you know, whatever. Oh, someone ordered a pepperoni. Oh, boom, here we go. You know, it's real quick. You know, so a lot of places do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so that's another reason why, like, some pizzas might not line up.
Yeah.
You know,
that makes sense, but it's not like they're repurposing the pizza. Loads of pizza places in the UK make half and half pizzas. Yeah, places here like do too.
They just like put a bunch of cheese right here and then they re-put it in the oven.
Yeah, and they don't re-put it.
The oven early. If you do, the cheese will want to finish melting.
Do you know what I mean? Cheese. To like hide the seams. We should order like a pepperoni, a like half cheese, half pepperoni, and then one with a specific instruction, like, oh, just onions, or oh, just a certain vegetable, because they'd have to make that one fresh.
What if they pick up every other?
Ew! Oh, look, there's a phone. His name is Queen.
I just want to remind people sometimes these cuts are going to be bizarre because this was originally one video that had 3 different videos spliced into it. And they were just a lot, so we just wanted to focus on the Chuck E. Cheese one.
Yeah.
Wait, couldn't you objectively find this out by looking at the cut mark?
If you're proud of the pizza masterpiece, go ahead and...
So, as Dust has explained previously, not necessarily. So, yeah, it does show the Saw one there. That doesn't mean every place had the Saw one. They might have had both. It's like whatever you can grab to just, you know, cut the pizza. And even then, it goes from like that flat tray onto that circular tray they have because they don't cook them on that plastic thing. So, yeah, it might have gotten shifted in transferring as well. Yeah, get whiplash. Yeah, no. And it was emotional whiplash when you watch the actual thing that Shane Dawson put out. I will have the link to the original Shane Dawson video in the description of the video. I did have it on the last live too, but I also added the link to just this like super cut of it.
They cut the pizza like this, and then it goes 2 different directions. If they were cutting the pizza, it would go right down the middle of that slice. Where, literally, where does this cut?
I told him, it's like, the more you...
That cut. Oh, you can't see because I'm doing it on my own computer, not over here. Wah.
Yeah. And?
Yeah. So.
A wheel pizza cutter would maybe do that.
Where I worked billions of years ago, we had both. See? Thank you, Julie, for confirming that people will have both.
Down the middle of that slice. Literally, where's this cut?
I told him.
It's right there.
The more you look at their pizza, the more you're like, wait. Wait, where does that go? Wait, okay, ready?
Yeah.
So it starts here. Okay, so then what?
This part kills me because they don't even put the middle in the middle. Like I know they're going end to end. That's not how that works. You would have to start in the middle and then piece it. It annoys me so badly.
With the wheel cutter, it wouldn't line up.
Yeah.
And also, to me, Shane is the person that I don't think he worked a lot of jobs. I know he worked at Jenny Craig. I don't think he really worked anywhere else.
Yeah.
And he also didn't know how to cook. So if he's never really worked in the food industry and he never really cooked for himself for the longest time, I guess it makes sense that he wouldn't know that there's more than one cutting device for a damn pizza.
That or he does, and he's doing that thing where he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna make a video anyway."
Yeah,
because
there's
I can
no
also
video
see
if you explain that.
Yeah.
The fuck? Where is it going? Literally, where did it go? So clearly, there's something going on.
Also, he's doing this, and the pizza's at an angle. It's not like an above view of the pizza.
Yeah.
Angle. Take a geometry class. Just kidding. I'm not good at geometry either. But also, I also don't know why you would go with what you think the lines would be versus drawing out the actual lines and seeing if that makes more sense.
No.
Like, they're just putting it where they think it should be, not like where. Anyway, I'm annoyed with him now.
Right.
Literally, you could see the cheese right here. You could see the glue. You could see that they threw some cheese like right here to try to melt this shit together.
It's on the same slice.
Where's
Oh, yeah.
the other half of this pepperoni? Because usually when you cut a pepperoni in half, the other half is right here. Where is it?
It's in the crease!
This was a chunk.
Yeah.
And then I think this was 2 pieces that somebody didn't eat. Because you can see it doesn't even fit the rest. See what I'm saying? Doesn't fit.
Maybe draw a circle around that.
Then
Idiots.
this was a chunk. And I think this was some random ass person's piece. And then I think, finally, this was a chunk. And they put them all together.
Another pizza by Pasquale, with a lot of help from you, of course.
If I was like
Why do they keep adding in eating sounds? It is so unnecessary, and it's like I'm not one of those people who like doesn't like hearing like mouth sounds like when people eat. It doesn't usually bother me, but that is such a distinct like wet sloppy mouth sound that it's getting in my ear, and I really hate it.
I bet I know where he got those sounds. He just sat in front of a microphone eating a pizza, and I bet it's him.
Gross, I hate that.
Investigative reporter, right? I feel like I'm allowed to say all this. I'll send it to my lawyer.
I feel like Hey, Dust, he's an investigative reporter.
An investigative reporter.
He's allowed to say all this.
I mean, he's allowed to give his opinion, but he's not offering the perspectives that maybe a normal person would.
You know, we know some investigative reporters.
No.
This is par for the course, honestly. Wayne, we have a giant pair of pizza scissors and one of them cutting wheels. What's pizza scissors?
I don't know.
I've never seen pizza scissors. That's so interesting, Wayne. I've never heard of pizza scissors.
Like, that's just the facts.
Right.
No, wait, no, it's not. It's just an opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go to Chuck E. Cheese. We gotta do this.
Really?
We have to go to Chuck E. Cheese. There is absolutely no other way to solve this.
I'm looking up pizza scissors.
Do it. It's me, Amadio. No, it's Pasquale. He said it. Justice for Pasquale. Also, that's defamation on Pasquale's name. And hard work. I had a family that talked like Mario and Luigi. I know people who talk like Mario and Luigi. I'm ashamed to have the same surname as Dawson. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
All right, I'm going to send you the link to some pizza scissors.
Thank you. I need to see
weird shit.
Okay. Whoa, that is a long ass link. Are you trying to do a phishing scam on me?
It's a link to Walmart because they sell them there.
How do I use that? What? Like I slide them?
Jesus.
I think I had Chuck E. Cheese pizza once in my life. Too expensive. It's just
I don't
too
understand
gross.
how this works.
I know. Wayne, we need instructions along with it.
So you cut it and then the pizza falls on that flat part, I'm assuming.
Maybe? I thought like you use it to measure it out. I don't know. Is there a video?
It looks like it would make life more complicated.
Why is this person... Okay, if you go to like the second image, there's a person just holding a pizza right out of the oven and snipping it. And I'm like, doesn't your hand hurt? Why would you do it that way?
Wouldn't that burn the shit out of your hand? It doesn't make any sense. It's some weird shit. You guys will have to see it in the actual video. Yeah.
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 Okay. So look at the pizza on the TV.
Wait.
Is there anything you noticed about it that seems...
I mean, the slices are oddly small, but I kind of like that.
But look closer.
It looks like the slices are from a different pizza.
Yeah.
It looks like they placed them.
Well, the theory is that when people buy pizzas there and they don't finish the pizzas, the employees take the tray back.
No way.
And create a new pizza out of leftovers.
Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't be. I mean, it's like Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not dragging Chuck E. Cheese. I'm just saying, like, I mean, like.
Why are you looking at hands with the dogs?
Oh.
I think it's so rude that Shane would try to call out his now husband for holding hands with the dog. I think that's very sweet, and I think it's rude that you would try to call out your husband that way. I'm just saying.
Now, what is he accusing his husband? Future husband at this point.
He's trying to suggest that his husband is weird, and I'm like, Shane, check a mirror. We're talking about Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy theories.
Oh my God. I wish I could find the meme, but there's a video of, like when the cat allegations come out, someone made a video of a cat like pawing at a door all scared and then turned around and looked. And then it goes to a picture of Shane crouching down. Like it was some creepy stuff.
I'm scared. That is a shock and a horror.
It really is.
Okay, so then we did a little problem.
Oh.
Have you ever asked an employee?
My friend, and she said that it was a...
You know that sketch of like, or you know that thing from Always Sunny in Philadelphia where he's like pointing at the cork board and stuff like that to show like he's like crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna start doing that meme, but with that pizza in the background only. Like it's just me pointing at that like drawn on pizza.
God.
The real thing that I used to do. But also, like, she could have been lying. I don't know. So I think we should go there because there's a Chuck E. Cheese that I've been wanting to go to anyways. I just found out.
With everything Shane's been canceled for, I don't want to hear there's a Chuck E. Cheese I've been wanting to go to.
Why does he want to go there? Like, if he, think about this, for the longest time, he's wanted to talk about this conspiracy theory, which means for the longest time, he has thought that they are recycling pizza. If you thought a place was recycling pizza, would you want to go there? Would you say, oh, there's a new pizza place that recycles pizza that I've been wanting to go to? So what reason would he want to go to a Chuck E. Cheese then?
I don't know. He's just weird. I don't like it. I don't want him saying he wants to go there.
He wants to go there and hang out outside.
Yeah. Oh, Julie, I'm sorry that your headaches were still bad, and I'm sure we're not helping talking about these pizzas. Mary Jane, I think you mean to say that there's pizza butter, which I do believe you. That sounds wonderful. Mary Jane, unfortunately, I have to call out that with your name specifically, of course you would know about pizza butter. That feels like we're leaning into a stereotype. She goes, there's a pizza cutter. That's actually different. I take back what I said. I am so sorry. I would have pizza butter, though. I would also enjoy pizza butter.
Pizza cutter called the Equalizer. That sounds like a cool name.
Cass McSass, thank you for letting me know you're still on. It's after 3 a.m. and I need to be in bed. I'm so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have let you know that I'm still on. Cass McSass just left a comment on the other live, and she's like, I'm sorry I missed this. And I was like, you did it. You can come over if you want. We're still going. There's an epic pizza place near me that does pizzas with cool names like Millennium Chicken. What is on a Millennium Chicken? We need to know for science. Well, now, Dusty, Cree says to you, we do encourage investigating a claim, so it kind of makes sense. Cree, I agree with you, but I think there are other means to do it. I think you could find a friend. Like Shane, okay, if this was 6 years ago, I think Shane is 6 or 7 years older than me. So he would be my age. I have friends who have children. If I want to go to a Chuck E. Cheese, I could have some kids to make it seem less bizarre that I was going to Chuck E. Cheese. Because it is a place for children to hang out and not for adults to just hang out. It's for kids. I'm sure Dust is delighted I'm here to bore him again. He would never find you boring. I've decided this for him.
No, everybody's cool except for the people that we don't like.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you know those people.
But.
Oh.
What?
No, nothing.
No, nothing.
Go
Okay.
really undercover and I get a job there.
Waste of our time.
Not with your history, Shane. Please don't.
I never play.
Called Pizza Geeks. That sounds good.
Management here isn't talking. They referred us to corporate, who released a statement to Action News, which reads in part, maintaining a safe experience for our guests is a primary concern for us.
They added that maintaining a safe experience for children and their families is of, quote, utmost importance.
Chuck E. Cheese, the fucking talking rat.
Okay, this is one. Okay, so I've obviously pre-watched this. This guy, he just films. I have no clue who this guy is, and I don't know about you, but like sometimes like I get almost like a sixth sense about a person where I'm like, that's weird. I don't like that. I get that with this guy. I don't like it. I don't like him. But I also can't verify anything because there's no links. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, no idea where a lot of this B-roll came from.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese for a friend of my son's birthday. I freaked out the prices and the pizza was nasty. Agreed. Yeah, no, that's all agreed. But yeah, going back into these sources, especially this guy, I don't think this guy's been to a Chuck E. Cheese in a while, and maybe he's not allowed at some establishments, I think, because he's weird.
Yeah, and who knows what's inside that rat?
Oh, it's almost like they did that. And like, there's like a woman behind him. She's like, who knows who's inside that rat? And I was like, okay, there's mascots at other places too. It's not just Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, like Disneyland or whatever.
Yeah. Any baseball or sport game, there's mascots there. High school events. Yeah, the mascots exist. I don't know why we're creeped out by like, oh, you don't know who's in there. And it's like, okay, even if they were showing their face, I might still not know that person. I've returned. I was taking the trash out. Oh, you should have probably taken this stream out with it, honestly.
On purpose, like it's set up that way.
One more. Yeah, who knows? I mean, you don't know who's in there.
I hope it's not you, sir.
I was just Googling to see if like Chuck E. Cheese has a history of lawsuits, just in case. And I actually found people suing them.
Why is he so worried about getting sued by Chuck E. Cheese specifically?
Because if you're coming out and you're making these claims without offering, like, okay, this could be why, like we were explaining, like with the different pizza cutters and this and that, this whole video, this whole series is just, I think it's this, I really think it's this, and like nothing else. It's very one-sided.
It's very one-sided, but also like if you're providing evidence, then you're usually okay. Also, all these other little creators that he stole B-roll from clearly have been able to say these things and didn't get sued. So like,
No.
why are you worried about it?
This was a $5 million lawsuit. And basically, this one was from parents who were claiming that it's technically gambling.
Yes. Okay. So before they go into that, is Chuck E. Cheese technically gambling? I would say on a moral level, yes.
Yes, which I mentioned something. I sent you a message. So a long time ago during Prohibition, gambling was illegal as well. And the way people got around it was they had these, they changed out their gambling machines so that if you won, it would just spit out a gumball or a ticket. And then you would take that to the, whoever, and then they would give you money. That's how they got around gambling during Prohibition, which is the same. Technically, I mean, you're not going to like a carnival, you're not giving tickets and winning money, you're winning prizes. So there is a difference, but it's the same concept.
Yeah, but also I don't think what Chuck E. Cheese is doing is anything necessarily new in the way that I remember going to arcades and getting like tickets and stuff like that. And it wasn't necessarily that. And even more so now we have things like Dave & Buster's. And I know they're going to bring up something else and we'll talk about that when it happens that Dave & Buster's already does. Dave & Buster's is there. It's not necessarily marketed just for kids like Chuck E. Cheese is, but like families go to Dave & Buster's. Like it's marketed as a family thing to do. And then I do think it's technically gambling, but I think we also have a lot of that already. So in teaching, we would have things called a token economy. So you would do something and you would get a token. And then that token could be used later to get prizes. And it would help children learn when they can get something. So you can get something that's less and like for one token, or you can learn to save your tokens up for something and you can get something grander, which I think is not necessarily the worst lesson to teach kids. That being said, I understand that Chuck E. Cheese, you're paying so much money for these games and the kids want nice prizes and the prizes don't equal the amount of money that you've just spent on your child having fun. To that I say, and I don't mean to be rude about this, parent your child. Don't always go to Chuck E. Cheese. If you don't think it's worth the prizes, then don't go there, or like go there for special occasions and teach them that's a special occasion thing. I don't know. I came from a generation where like the carnival would come into town and you would get tickets for things sometime, and we would save our tickets till the end of the carnival and then cash them all in at like the last 5 days. So maybe that's the perspective I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Is it really gambling or is it skill games for prizes? I think there is some difference. There is a lot more chance games than you think because they're controlled by machines. I would say a lot of these places do run similar to a casino in the way that the house always wins. It's not necessarily like, it's not like the kids are playing like blackjack, but it is similar to playing slots. It's a chance game and it's a rigged chance game. But also if you go to a carnival, those games are also rigged.
Yeah.
Everything is rigged. The people putting on the things want to make money. So everything is rigged. It's also good to teach kids that sometimes life is not fair. You need to be smart with your money. I agree. It's no difference than going to the fair and tossing a dart in the ring on a bottle. Sometimes the rings are smaller than the bottle heads. I've seen it. I haven't set foot in a Chuck E. Cheese in over 20 years, but I remember the games being almost entirely skill-based. I don't know about... I didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese often when I grew up. I, for a time, worked at an indoor water park that also had an arcade game, and a lot of them were chance games. Like, there were some skill involved, but a lot of it was, like, spin games to see.
Yeah.
And I wonder with the rise of gacha games... especially that kids play now, like Roblox and like some things in Fortnite where it's like pay to play. I wonder if arcades resemble that a little bit more too. My kids were given $5 and they could do with it what they wanted, but knew that was all they were getting. I don't think $5 would get you anywhere nowadays. I'm so sorry. I'm sad about that too. Yeah, I think the games have changed since I was a kid. Yeah, I think they more resemble, like, I remember there being like arcade style Angry Birds and Fruit Ninja when I was like working at the indoor water park, and I'm sure changed since I worked there.
The arcades were like old school, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Ninja Turtles, Pac-Man, stuff like that.
I just remember multiple places having a system of like you get tickets and you can get prizes. It wasn't just Chuck E. Cheese. In a way, arcades are pretty much casinos for kids, depending on the ones you're going to, but yeah.
Something that's been on my mind. I recently went to a Chuck E. Cheese.
You know, the place where a kid could be a kid?
And what I saw was kids gambling.
Why is she so dramatic? Girl. Girl. Count some sheep. I don't know.
So
do
what?
something.
Does she have a kid that's like dressing like a mobster going to Chuck E. Cheese and shit? Is he starting a gambling pool at Chuck E. Cheese? Like, is he shaking people down? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, no, I don't understand either. Oh my God. Okay.
I'm at Chuck E. Cheese right now. I'm a gambler.
That was like my first introduction to.
Okay, they're gonna be like, oh, this kid is clearly, first off, is uploading himself to YouTube. I don't think that kid should upload themselves to YouTube. And I don't think as a parent you should allow that, but this is, again, 6 years ago. Who knows when this was filmed? Kids going, I'm a gambler. When I watched this, it reminded me of when we used to get candy cigarettes as kids and pretend we were smoking.
I remember those.
It's the same vibe.
The candy actually tasted good, though.
Yeah, it was sugary. It was good. I can say nowadays I'm not a smoker. I didn't become a smoker, but we used to pretend with those because like
I took candy cigarettes to school and there were no problems when I was a kid.
I remember skee ball, basketball, Pop Goes the Weasel, and the spinning one with the lights that got really good at spinning light game where you had to hit the button at the right time to stop. I don't think there's a lot of skee ball left.
I'm trying to see what the prizes are in that thing. Is that an Elmo somewhere in there in the center? I don't know what the hell that is.
No, I think that's the one where like you put your coins in and when the bucket gets full, it dumps it. Like you hope that like it gets too full and you can like get a grand prize. Or like it looks like a basketball head, maybe. You shoot it into like a basketball thing. I get better at skee ball the more intoxicated I am.
So really quick, do you want to know a cheat for the claw game?
I would love to know a cheat for the claw game.
When you're looking at the claw, you know, you got your front view and you're moving around, you line it up from the front view. And then once you think you got it, because it's all four sides are glass, you go and you look at the other side of the glass, like the left side or the right side. Usually the left side works better and it helps you line it up more. So like you line it up from the front and then you look from the other side. And you're like, oh, I got to move it a little more because glass messes with the visuals. So if you look in the side, you can line it up better. I do it and I win like almost every time.
My point is that kids have been having arcades at pizza places for a really long time and they didn't turn into Gamblers needing Gamblers Anonymous. It's making something out of nothing. I agree with you to a certain extent, Cree, in the way that, like, I don't think this is what gets kids addicted, but I do think there is a problem with a lot of the pay-to-play games that are out now. And I know, like, a lot of platforms that have younger people on it promote different gambling. And I think that is a problem. I think the promotion of gambling is an issue. I don't think playing an arcade game with a token-based system is going to lead a kid to gambling. I do think if they have to constantly get dopamine hits off of phone and off of other games, yes, that leads to more of a life of gambling. And it doesn't necessarily mean like the slots machines. I mean like sports gambling and online gambling. We do have an issue with that.
And I have an issue with my damn camera, so you'll have to forgive me.
It said it didn't want your face while I was talking about gambling, and I think that's fair. I think it's protecting you. So thanks to the camera. The problem with the claw games is that they don't actually clamp down enough anymore. It's like once out there, so many places. I also have noticed, I know Dust was saying look at the sides. They like to tuck them in between things too, so you can't do that.
Yeah, that's another thing too. But you got to be able to see the sides, and that ups your chance of winning like by over 50%.
Got it. I'll remember that. I probably won't because I'm not going to play them because I don't believe in claw games.
The sound that you hear at the casino.
Okay, pull it. This is what I can gamble on.
This is a future slots player right here.
It promotes gambling. It teaches your kids how to gamble.
All right, Sean, go ahead and have your spin.
Is this what we're teaching our children?
You want to see the biggest form of gambling for kids?
Your parents give them these fucking cups full of coins, you know?
Okay, now you gotta push the button.
The good old days where you can just go get quarters or you can get coins. Now everything's on a card, so you can't see how much is on there necessarily. And I think that's actually more of an issue than having the coins, is not being able to realize like the card is a transaction every time, especially for like little kids who like go to play, because they don't like,
see the pocket of coins getting smaller and smaller.
And they don't realize it. Like if you ask like a small kid about like a credit card, they don't understand that like money, like the money dwindles from there. They just think it's like an endless thing. I think the cards are actually more dangerous than the tokens. I'd rather go back to the token system.
And guys, it's just my driver for my camera just keeps updating like every freaking hour. Like I'm gonna have to reinstall the software or something later.
Are you sure that it's not from a claw machine like Wayne suggested? I think it's funny. Yeah. Yes, I agree, but a token-based or ticket-based system is fine. But it's like they're betting on the World Series here. Yes, I agree with you, agree there. They will always find ways to ruin kids' lives. TV, movies, games, video games, arcade games. We are all rot brains. We all rot down here. I agree.
Let's see a big number.
You're a grown man.
Is this what we're teaching them?
What do you have, Tom? Where do you want to go with all your money? Chuck E. Cheese's. You gonna put it in?
This is the biggest form of gambling I've ever seen in my life.
No one seems to care.
Oh, unstoppable. This is how you win in Vegas. Chuck E. Cheese version. Pull the lever. Let's go try a different one.
Nobody cares.
You know, the place where a kid could be a kid.
I think that's what gets me most.
Because, let's face it, money matters.
Just think about
Oh my god. What if that's why games, you always get one ticket? So then it's like, well, no, you didn't lose your money. You got a ticket, right?
Got it?
Because you always win at least one ticket just for playing. At least one
Yeah.
ticket.
One.
Like a...
That is also, that is how they technically get around the gambling. Because you do get a result every single time.
Yeah.
And teenagers are like that. Yeah. Like what though, Julie? What are you referring to? Just in general. Too young for SNL. Here's a show called All That. Too young for gambling. Here's an arcade gambling. Yeah, you gotta train them. You gotta let them learn somehow. No, you don't. But yeah.
Job you tried. Maybe that's literally just a way to get around the gambling thing. Because if you didn't win a ticket and you just lost your points, technically you lost, which is like gambling.
I love how Shane makes this sound like a discovery, and he definitely just fucking Googled it right then and there. Why don't you just say that? Just say, oh, I was looking it up and I saw this. Couldn't parents who don't like Chuck E. Cheese just not take their kids to Chuck E. Cheese or tell them no games, just ball pit and slides? I think if you're going regularly, I think it's probably a little bit different social. I mean, like you can always do that as a parent. You can always say no as a parent. I think it's a little bit hard socially if you're going there for like a kid's birthday party, because that like kind of sucks if all the other kids get to do it and you're like to your kids like, no, I don't want you gambling.
I think they have this thing with, like for memberships or something.
That's
like a membership, and then you go there and you get so much, like whatever, pizza and so much gambling. I don't know too much about it other than I know a few people that have memberships so that they take their kids there like all the time.
I don't believe in buying a membership to a place I'm gonna have to buy more stuff at, but yeah, that's crazy.
Still though, I mean, it still is kind of like gambling.
I never even thought about that. I love gambling. I love gambling so much. Is that because I went to Chuck E. Cheese every other weekend and learned how to gamble?
Well, let's check the possibilities.
And eat? And that's why I love eating and I love gambling?
No, Shane, that's your trauma. Go to therapy. Don't blame Chuck E. Cheese. Go to therapy.
I'm doing a YouTube video to show you that I have a gambling problem. Do this, do this. I said do this. That's my gambling problem right there. So yeah.
That is a kid just being silly.
Yeah, the play pass. Yeah.
Oh. No, that's the kid being silly and probably hearing his parents say something like, oh, yeah, it's like gambling. And he's like, oh, yeah, here's my gambling problem. Just like in the same way, I remember one time when we were kids, we ate cake with Grey Marnier chocolate. And we were like, oh, my God, we're like getting drunk. No, we weren't. It's cooked out. Like, we're like, oh, my God, we're getting so drunk right now. And we were like 10. We're like, oh, my God, should we do this? How could our parents let us have this? And it's like, okay. It's the same vibe. Kids are just silly. And they want to imitate adults.
Yeah.
Board games at home? We have a lot of board games here. That's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard since the stupid parade. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just showing you that I have a hardcore gambling problem.
It's a conspiracy.
I think that's sad because I'm sure that kid has heard that before, and I'm afraid that someone in that kid's family has a hardcore gambling problem. I feel bad now.
Like his uncle probably lost his house and all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Uncle Steve's going to live with us for a little bit. Take your children outside on adventures, homemade crafts. I agree. Yeah, get them outside. Let them touch grass. Julie, honestly, some adults need to go outside and play and do some homemade crafts.
That's a fact.
Cree, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. Cree's everyone's real mom.
I honestly don't think I've ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese.
Why was their garage floor tiled? Sorry. That threw me
Spanish
off.
style floor, yeah.
But like in the garage? Why? Why is it so nice?
I honestly don't think I've ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese.
That house is like $10 million.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
I don't know if this is the LA house or the one that was in Colorado.
No, that's the LA house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, believe that house was over $10 million. But to be fair, houses in California, so like a house out by me that's worth 250 grand out in California is like $1 million. I don't understand it. But
Yeah. No, I mean, trust me, I get that too. Let me get this straight. So kids are the new adults. Kids have credit cards, cars, houses, cell phones. What the hell happened here? I mean, they're not the new adults yet, but they will be. So you should kind of teach them how to use things.
Not to be trusted.
What a perfect pizza. Pasquale would be proud.
Oh, look at him.
Fucking liar. C is for con artist.
C is for Charles. Put
see,
some
now
respect on
this
his
is
name.
why he's worried about lawsuits.
Yeah, that part you should be.
Driving past in his fucking G-Wagon.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I see.
Then he hops in his costume, comes out there, now he's got his filthy fucking rat claws all over your kid.
Wait, I feel bad because I actually really
This
love
guy.
I don't want it to look like I'm exposing them.
You've been doing that so hard this whole video.
I really do love it, but I'm just curious.
Maybe we don't talk about loving and exposing in the same two sentences. Maybe we don't do that. Just saying. Just some advice.
So Shane really is garbage because he thinks this is happening at Chuck E. Cheese, but he loves it so much. So he's basically saying that he loves recycled pizza. That means he's the guy that will take pizza out of the trash and eat it.
I don't like that vision. No.
I'm just saying.
No.
I actually think there's a rule where you need a kid to go in.
What?
It should be a rule.
So,
What are we
Well-
gonna do? Hire a
That's not true. So I actually that might be a rule for parties because there have been a couple of times that I couldn't go to like one of my nephew's parties because the rule was like you have to have a child to attend that party.
Right.
So I don't know if I mean like you should, but also like it is odd for 3 adults to go in to a place that is marketed towards children. Just
Black SUV with cameras.
and yeah, and the filming is bad too.
Wait, is it weird walking in there with a camera?
Yes.
Oh. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing that gets me, and I'll talk about this too when I cover other conspiracy theories and like experimentation he does with these conspiracy theories. It makes me feel anxious because it feels like there is no plan. They just do these things and then they go, oh wait, should we have done it this way? Oh wait, should we have done that? And it just irritates me because I feel like they'd be the type of people where you're like sitting in a car and you're like, okay, I'm really hungry, I want to go someplace, and they can't decide on like where they're going to eat, and they like pull up and they're like, oh wait, should we not do the drive-through? Should we like go sit in? And I'm like, just pick.
Be the guy that'd be like, hey, let me out for a second. And as soon as I get out, I'm calling for an Uber. I'll see you guys later.
I'm gonna get Uber Eats or something. I don't care. I'm not hanging out with you anymore. Bye. I fully agree. This is also a bad move of like a man like peeking in, peeking out, peeking in, peeking out. I would not let you in.
He's the creepy guys just staring at the window at all the kids.
Yeah. Hey Vic, no problem. We actually had to change streams anyway. YouTube is fighting against us. It's a conspiracy. Very different from the conspiracy we're watching. It's one I'm making up right now. So yeah.
Children. It's not like 15-year-olds. It's like children.
Yes, it's for kids.
That's how they get away with it, right?
Hey, the Chuck E. Cheese excuses. We're teaching kids how to share. You let somebody else have your pizza. You get somebody else's pizza. Everybody's happy.
So should I put the camera down?
Maybe like have it. Just, like, yeah.
Do you want me to have it rolling?
Maybe.
I'm gonna.
I don't know. But definitely just I would put it down.
Wait, can I close this thing when it's still recorded? If anybody finds this footage, we're filming a conspiracy video about the pizza.
First thing you see when you walk in.
Kind of looks like they're just clearing the air right out of the gate. Don't even think about it.
Oh my god, the big puppets.
Wait.
I'm surprised they still have those at this point in time. That's more crazy to me than anything they've said so far.
Right.
This is how germs are spread. I fully agree.
This must have been around the holidays. Look, it looks like holiday wreaths and stuff all like around the thing.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Mr. Prism says, is it just me or does Shane Dawson look like Temu Robert Pattinson? I don't agree. I think Shane Dawson looks specifically like Shane Dawson. But if you've ever seen the show Tell Me Lies, the main guy looks like a Temu Robert Pattinson, and it reminds me of the meme of Robert Pattinson in a brown tracksuit every time I look at him, but that's for a different day.
Those booth seats remind me of the seating at Taco Bell in the 90s.
Oh my god, yes. I don't think they've updated any of this interior. I would hate to see what that carpet looks like. It seems like Shane Dawson shouldn't be doing anything he's doing in this video, joke or otherwise. That's the vibe we're all trying to give off. Yeah. I kind of feel like you should probably need a kid to go to Chuck E. Cheese or at least be associated with a party there or something. I also agree with that.
Why do I kind of like it? This is the loudest place I've ever been in.
If anything, I think Chuck E. Cheese, you should limit how much your child goes because it is overstimulating. I do remember it being a very overstimulating place with sounds and colors. That's also a different story.
Pizza should be ready soon. The cooks have personalities. I want cooking one. Oh! Okay, that's... You're Mr. Buns. Helen Penny. Helen loves games.
Once again, and this is like an ongoing, there's actually a conspiracy theory that Shane does not like Rylan, which is his husband. Why are you acting like he's so embarrassing by reading cups? You've dragged your husband to a Chuck E. Cheese. He is not the embarrassing one right now, okay? He's just trying to make the best out of a bad situation. Do not roll your eyes at him. I'm gonna stand up for him just this one time.
What's he pointing at? Oh.
Oh, that is creepy. I will give him that. That is pretty cursed.
And then look at all like the sexy duck women on the wall. Like, last time I checked,
See duck women.
What are you talking about?
gamble. And then look at all like the sexy duck women on the wall.
Okay, so maybe the cat allegations aren't far-fetched.
Because she has a slight chest? Is that why oh, Shane. I don't want to see your search history. That's all I'm gonna say. Oof. Okay.
Last time I checked, ducks didn't have titties. They literally say no frozen dough.
They literally serve duck breast. So incorrect. Wrong. It's called a duck breast. And it's yummy if it's prepared right.
No microwaves. Your freshly made pizza will be ready soon. Literally, look at this. The plates, handcrafted, made fresh ingredients, made to order. Like, I've never been to a restaurant where they've said in so many different locations that it's fresh. Yeah. Except for Subway, and like, the question is, if the pizzas come and they're all fucked up and obviously like leftovers, how are we gonna eat it? I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah, for sure.
So Dust conspiracy theory is actually correct out of all the conspiracy theories we've heard today. Dust is right that Shane will just be a garbage disposal for that pizza. And
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Standards are different for different people.
So, yeah, pizzas that are already cooked, half pepperoni, half cheese. They just grab a whole pepperoni and take half, a whole cheese and they take half, put it on that tray. It's all fresh. Here you go. That's why it doesn't match.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of pizza places do that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Boneyard says, hey, you keep Subway out of this. Shane and Rylan have a specific hatred for Subway. So I've learned that through ruining my algorithm. But even more so, that's not the pizza that they ordered. They got a plain and a pepperoni, see?
Yeah.
We're in the kitchen making the best pizza in town. Chuck E. Cheese's is better than ever.
I think they didn't show the plain pizza because it would be harder to prove. Because they're trying to do this stupid lineup thing.
The employee will take that to the back, take those pieces off the tray, and form a new pizza. I mean, that's like crazy, right? Crazy.
I mean, if that's true.
That is crazy.
I mean, it's like Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese's look a little like suspect, you know?
And nobody is talking about the inflation rate.
So we only have 143.
Girl, literally everybody's talking about the inflation rate. That's why no one goes to Chuck E. Cheese with their kids. Literally everyone knows this about Chuck E. Cheese. I'll let them talk about it, but everyone knows this. We've literally been talking about it in this comment section.
Tickets, which is basically nothing here.
And I got 125 tickets, which is a lot. And what did I get but this thing? This is all I got.
I will say, I remember having to get like 50 tickets for like it was like 25, 50, 100. All the big prizes were always in the thousands.
Yeah.
I remember that often.
A toy, too. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. But I think at the time, like Chuck E. Cheese, like I think it was, and I could be wrong, I think there was a whole controversy because it used to give you 5 tickets every time no matter what. And then they reduced it to 3 tickets, which is more of what the inflation is that they were giving you less tickets for just like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I remember. But I've always remembered that the ticket prices were astronomical for anything that you like really wanted. And that's why kids would save up their tickets to get things.
Around.
So there's this rocket launcher. So I can load it up. And then all you have to do is squeeze.
And does that.
There's also this. You could just have some fun with that. Some fruit snacks.
For all them tickets, they got like fucking 9,000 tickets. They get a stuffed animal this big.
It costs like 200 tickets for a piece of candy.
And you done blew $50 just so your child can walk out with a plastic spider that breaks as soon as you get in the goddamn car.
They're kind of like broken though.
That's highway robbery.
Oh, it's almost like they did that on purpose, like it's set up that way.
I mean, that's like crazy, right? Crazy, right?
The machine owner can specify how often they want a jackpot to be won.
Once again, I don't know where that clip came from. That could have been someone talking about casinos in general, not just like these games. I do think there was a controversy talking about how like specific games were being tampered with because they would put it at such like a low chance for you to get more. That might have actually been a game theory talking about it. That's always a thing. They do that in video games too. They can set the likelihood of an outcome happening. And that's why it's like hard to get certain ending. This is not surprising. This is how it's always worked. I don't know why we're acting like, oh my God, they've duped us. No duh. It's pretty blatant what's happening. Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, 4 seconds left. I had 4 seconds left.
And it always almost gets the bonus and stops just.
And yeah, sometimes games are broken. Just sometimes they're just broken. You can also go talk, like if I had that filmed, I would probably go talk to a worker there. And the machine might need maintenance. Let's like give some grace at least.
Right.
And yeah, this one is one of those things where like the machine does get to decide. This chance game, yeah, the machine, you're not gonna get it. Like that's the whole point. That's what happens.
Oh, so close, but yet so far away.
And it should be investigated.
At a number of restaurants, fun kiddie parties have turned into chaos.
I heard the fight that broke out. We had people fighting, punching.
As the children.
So this is the other thing. Shane, he shows something but does not explain it. I don't know why these people are fighting at a Chuck E. Cheese. And then he's going to splice in clips about how they sell beer at Chuck E. Cheese. Once again, there are plenty of places that do ticketing systems that also sell beer. Dave & Buster's is another example. And I don't hear an uproar about fights happening at Dave & Buster. This all seems like it was one incident, and I don't know what sparked it.
Yeah, literally.
I feel like it's very deceptive, the way that the information is being presented.
Run for cover.
I need a cop, I need an ambulance, I need everything.
I need everything.
Why does it keep happening at these places? Many Chuck E. Cheeses, alcohol is served to adults.
Imagine that, a kid-friendly establishment serving beer.
I go to the Jersey Shore and we go on the boardwalk. And I tell you right now, it's not... depending where you go on the Jersey Shore, it's not like an issue. If you provide alcohol, there is always the chance that someone will overindulge. That is true, but there are plenty of places that serve alcohol with kids being present. Some of them might even be my family's backyard barbecues, and we seem to not get into brawls, so I think it can be okay. My party and I'll fight if I want to. You would fight too if it happened to you.
That can't go together well.
I have to say, it's insane right now.
With the alcohol, I think that just adds to the capacity to act out.
Now, what's Chucky doing in back before he puts on his costume? Is he taking a couple nips off of the bottle? Is he chugging it?
What are you talking about, sir? What are you saying? And once again, that could be said about anybody in a mascot. Even if he wasn't in a costume, would you know that right away if he took some nips off a bottle? The servers could be doing it too, and you can see them.
Yeah.
The place does... and this is not necessarily the guy's argument, but this is Shane's argument that he's presenting to us. Chuck E. Cheese could not serve any alcohol, and you could still have an employee that abuses alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this was even included.
2 beers.
Sick vape trick there, Charles.
Attitude.
maintaining a safe experience for children and their families.
Her hair getting caught in the machine, yanking her towards it.
I really thought that it was going to take her scalp off. Is of, quote, utmost importance.
What about them ball pits, huh? They're filthy. There could be anything in there. You don't know what's in there. There could be...
I will say those ball pits are really gross, and I probably won't let my kids in. They do make a lot of like ball pits at these places now, like these indoor jungle gym places for kids that like the parents can fit in, which I appreciate, and probably won't let my kids go in other ways because those are gross. How the mouse could go to college, been studying for finals, and still trying to work a full-time job. No one knows. No one knows. That mouse could have donated the kidney to their mother and like donates their time to a puppy shelter on the weekends. We don't know. We don't know who's inside the mouse.
Or that person is just spending all of their free time at home watching Shane Dawson videos.
Yeah. What if it's me? What if I'm actually, that's my job? I'm a mouse. I don't think I can be. I think I'm actually too short to fit in the costume.
I want to see someone in a Chuck E. Cheese outfit and someone in a Mickey Mouse outfit fight.
That would be an IP nightmare. So I don't know if you're gonna get that. What is this candy thing behind this guy's head? What's happening there?
I don't know.
Hey Chris, sorry that you're late. Yeah, me too. I'm sorry too.
Dead animals in there.
Crazy, right? Crazy, right?
Her toddler and her 11-year-old. So sorry, the guy just said there could be dead animals in the ball pit. You would know. You would know if there were dead animals in the ball
You would
pit.
smell it.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Did I miss anything? No. We're just starting the stream. You didn't miss anything. Don't worry about it, bud.
Son found this.
My son and his sister, the birthday girl, came upon a decomposing mouse.
We are here to expose Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, what is this?
Another mother shared video of the grimy conditions inside the play structure.
This place is disgusting. There's poop stains all over the place.
Also, I don't know. I have to look it up. I'm sure Chuck E. Cheese is one of those places that's like a franchise. Like it's a privately owned business, but like you go under the franchise. I'm not saying that individual Chuck E. Cheeses can't be disgusting, but I just don't think they're as uniformed in care as we would think.
Yeah.
For example, we have a certain grocery store chain here, and people privately own that grocery store, but they're under the same corporate chain. There are certain stores that like in certain towns that I'm like, oh, I don't like that one. I like this one better. This one's the better one. Or even we have a favorite Taco Bell. We're like, this Taco Bell is not a good Taco Bell, but this Taco Bell is the Taco Bell we go to because they don't like mess up our orders and stuff like that.
I think that's anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm exposing Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, you might be exposing one Chuck E. Cheese. And I do agree, that's disgusting. It needs to be cleaned. I don't disagree with that.
There's another spin bar.
Chuck E. Cheese promotes gambling,
So please tell me
underage drinking.
that this is not frightening.
Underage drinking. Where's the underage? Where's the video of the rat handing like a 8-year-old a fucking beer? Underage drinking. Where's that?
I will say when I worked at the indoor water park, there was one game that was basically beer pong. And I'm like, this is arcade beer pong. If what he is saying based on what Shane has presented is that like it promotes underage drinking because they watch their parents drink, I also don't think that's how that works. All I could say is if my job was dealing with a bunch of screaming kids, I need AA and therapy. I didn't need AA, but I did need therapy. So yeah, I get that. Huh? That's right. Huh? Is right.
And unsanitary conditions.
Okay.
Actual crap.
I mean, it's like Chuck E. Cheese.
Fuck Chuck E. Cheese. And fuck whoever invented it.
It's weird because it looks like it was cooked the same amount throughout. Whoa. Like, jagged.
Look at Rylan coming in with the debunking facts. Look at him. It looks like it was cooked the same throughout. So if it was different pieces, it wouldn't be cooked all the same.
Yeah.
I love him. Okay, Chris says that we need to start over. So, just kidding. I would never. Just watch it later, bud. Like everybody else. You're not special right now. We're doing something for everybody. It's not just you. We will restart the stream on your birthday if you come in and you're late on your birthday. How does that sound? Then it can be all about you, Chris.
I want to see if the cut's not even.
I mean, this one is way off.
Wait,
Wait, okay, let's push it together. Maybe it's an optical illusion.
Look, if you look, these are on the edge here, and then these are hanging off. Like, it shifted when he put it down. Yeah, that's what happens. I have main character syndrome. My condolences to you, Chris. You should go see someone about that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Awesome.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's real. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Before anybody digs in, I want to get like a real overhead shot of this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Also, like, he's saying this right now, and as he's mentioned, he's been to Chuck E. Cheese a whole bunch in his life. He's seen this play out multiple times.
Yeah, how is this anything new to him?
It's not. Oh, Jesus.
Now, check the pizza real close. The crust should be puffy, well rounded.
Yeah, and
Also, wait, look at the slices though. Wait,
Also, when they said it should be puffy and well-rounded, they literally meant this part of the crust, not the pie itself. It should the pie be round? Sure, whatever, but that's not what that sentence meant.
literally.
Also, I want everyone to imagine, you're with your kids, you're having a fun little night at Chuck E. Cheese, and you look over, and there's 3 guys by themselves, and they order pizza, and you're like, okay. And you're like, are they filming?
And they're taking pictures of the pizza and shit.
And then they start taking pictures, and you're like, okay, hey, Jimmy, why don't you sit a little closer to me? We're not going to go near that table.
Imagine the employees that are like watching these morons do this stuff.
But I'm also, like, uncomfortable with the idea of, like, 3 grown men having cameras around my kids. Like, that's weird to me. And even worse if I recognize it's Shane Dawson. I'm like, could you not put my kid on the internet, please?
I mean, that's undeniable. That's crazy. Wait, what do we do? At this point, this is like, we're gonna have to. I honestly was like, okay, the pizza will come out, it'll be normal, we can laugh about it, whatever. This is like a problem.
So, wait, so do you think that's half of a pepperoni pizza, half of a cheese pizza?
Yes.
I literally don't think so. I think it's a bunch of pieces of pizza put together. Pick it up. Somebody pick it up. Wait, it's about to happen.
I think he just did a quality check. It looked like he was checking.
You didn't take it?
No. Checking.
Shut the fuck up.
They didn't take it because they saw you morons set it over there.
He was also just, like, pointing, he walked around and, like, touched the table, and I think he, like, touched it to be like, I'm gonna get that next. Like, I've done that in my head where I'm like, I gotta get that next, and I kind of just, like, do a touch reminder. It's just a guy working. They're like, why isn't he taking it? He's just a dude. He's just working, my guy. It's fine.
Yeah, literally.
Chris says, that is such BS. There is nothing wrong with those pizzas. I agree. There is nothing wrong. Chris, I'm very confused. I'm sure there are plenty of legit things to expose without stretching it to this extent. There really is. Exactly, Chris. Let's investigate if butter is real and butter and not margarine. Haha. Sure, guys. You can butter whatever you need to.
Wait, what did he
He walked by and he looked at it, and then he...
Did he touch it?
No. Still there.
I'll tell you why that pizza's still there and why he keeps looking at it. Because he is debating if he should take it or not, or if the family has gotten up and went to play a game and they're going to come back to that pizza later. Because as you can see, he filled up his tray with things that were clearly trash. Like, okay, they're done. If anyone has worked a 9 to 5, they would see this and go, no, that makes sense. That's why you would do that. I can tell you right now, that family would be more pissed if they paid, what, $20 for that stupid pizza, and then you threw it away. I know I would be pissed. Good night, Wade. Thanks for hanging out.
Just sitting there.
He's gone? Why didn't he take it?
Because you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
So an employee walked over. So we were talking, and then I said, "Hey, like, what's like going on with the pizza?" She's like, "What do you mean?" She was laughing the whole time, and then she kept doing this. Look at my face. Ready? Ask me like, "What's going on with the pizza?"
Hey, what's going on with the pizza?
No. No. About everything. And I was like, okay, so is it like, do they put a bunch of pieces together? And she goes, are you filming? There's something going on.
She has.
Yeah, because she's an employee.
And
who
you're
has
a
to-
creeper with a camera.
Yeah, who has to walk over to a bunch of adult men, and she's probably one of the managers, and she's like, "Are you filming? Because that is weird." And that looks so bad that you're a bunch of adults filming a place that has children in it and you don't have children. So she probably feels real awkward. And I'm sure she doesn't want to do it. And she probably didn't want to answer your questions about the stupid pizza because she has to find a polite way to ask you to leave.
Literally.
And I just hate this too because Shane does this a lot where he just kind of acts like he feels bad for the workers in the way that I'm going to expose their job. And I'm like, how about you just don't do stupid things that put them in awkward positions where they're stuck with you. Like servers are stuck with you. You should be the utmost polite to them. Also because they're handling your food. I watched this after the whole Chipotle thing and hearing how he was talking about how people were harassing employees, but like didn't discourage them from doing it. Was more like, see, I was right. And if you harass them, you'll get more food. I get so angry about this.
It's good. You're good.
I said that from the get-go. Do they allow filming all those kids in there? I know I would have gotten into one of those brawls if I saw someone filming my kids. Yes, exactly. I don't even post my friends' kids on the internet, like on like my social medias, even though they post on theirs. I think it's inappropriate. And I will be talking with my friends about like, hey, when I have kids, what I think is appropriate and how much online my kids should be.
You're filming?
And I said, no. And she's like, no, it's, it's just crazy back there in the kitchen. I'm like, what is on there?
Now we're all out of tomato sauce! What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I did hear what you said about that.
I showed her the picture of ours, and I'm like, look at that. And she just started laughing. She's like, yeah, that's not good. I'm like, what is that?
Not one of the chefs. She's one of the workers. Leave her alone.
There was only one thing we could do. We had to get more cheese and plenty of it.
How have we not gotten arrested?
That's a great question.
Yes.
3 hours with a camera, 3 guys looking so creepy. I just walked back in there like a little girl.
Oh my God, they were there for 3 hours. Do you think they're there at closing and she's trying to get them to leave so they can clean? She's like, can you go?
I mean, those are the first intelligent questions I've heard him ask.
You should have probably asked them prior.
Nothing.
Show me your pizza. Is it okay if we take a picture of it?
Yeah. Okay.
The lady working here is just like,
Yeah. They probably see much worse. I don't know. I mean, they probably, I don't know. Like a metal meter stick? That's like the perfect way to like check the line.
Wait, what was that whole thing when they were outside? And he's like, oh, is it okay if we take a picture of it?
Of a pizza? Of
Why
someone's
were-
pizza, I think, maybe?
I don't know. But why were they outside? That was weird. I don't know what that interaction was. I wish they would expand on that.
Pizza, like to check how they cut it.
there's a Home Depot right there. Maybe like, wait, let me grab the camera. Say, I'll just say Shane. Oh, okay. Shane. That?
Oh, this is...
Wait, maybe Shane, look at this.
Sorry. The little voice thing that they're doing right now, it is confusing. This is like what one of the other stories that they were talking about, so ignore this. It has nothing to do with this pizza.
Right there. This.
Shane, look at this.
Really trying, Chucky. Really trying.
Wait. What's going on?
After all, your reputation, as well as mine, is on the line.
Someone want to inform Shane that like the shape is going to change from like when the pizza is hot and the cheese is melty to when it is cold then and solidifies? Like it doesn't work that way? No? Okay. Well, no.
Pizza shrinks.
Yeah.
So, I have rearranged the pizza to be exactly the way that we saw it in Chuck E. Cheese. I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt because I love Chuck E. Cheese.
That's fine.
Okay, so first we'll do this. Kind of matches up. And then this would be, this is like crazy. Okay, so I think we've proven that these two halves were never together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
And?
we agree with that. Yes.
Okay.
You could tell because the circumference of them were not the same, but that's fine. Let's do this.
Now, this is not good. When you line all these up by the tips, I mean, it's crazy. It's actually insane. Piece.
What the hell did that prove? What was that? Why did you do that? Also, the way they're manhandling this pizza upsets me. I hope I know they're gonna eat it, but I kind of want them to throw it out after. This is just too much manhandling.
Literally.
There's got to be some sort of reasoning.
There is.
Because they showed that exact pizza and there wasn't a space. So moving it around and everything changed the form of the pizza.
Yeah, because they're trying to line up the edges now, which like we had already established that's not how it looked. We already established that these are two separate things. I don't know why you keep putting them together. They're two separate pizzas. You know, I could also tell that because the pepperoni just ends so abruptly, and that's not how any half pizza looks. Like it's just not. Some people are just so out of touch with reality. I'm feeling more and more out of touch with reality, honestly.
There's got to be some sort of reasoning.
There is a reason.
Yeah, because they're two pre-made pizzas and they just cut them in half and then recook them. Yeah. Yeah. I think it can be considered fresh if they're like flash frozen, so that's probably what happens.
Legally, I'm not going to say what I think the reason is.
Say it out loud.
Remember, the proof is in the crust.
So, okay, here's the consensus. I don't know. And I hope it's just an optical illusion.
Ordering pizzas was not going to make you discover if they reuse the pizzas. You would have to follow a pizza slice. That's how that would work. Or, you know what you could do? Hear me out. It's creepy and it's weird. Go to the dumpsters behind Chuck E. Cheese and look inside and see if there are things of full pizza slices. Yeah, it truly is that simple.
Kmart used to sell pizza slices.
Mm-hmm.
And Kmart's gone, and I miss the pizza slices.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Do you want me to hire like bagpipers to play Amazing Grace? Would that make this better?
They had the best pizza puffs in the world too.
So sorry.
Anyways,
back to this.
Are you you think that this was the same?
Why are they upside down?
Pizza with just different toppings? Oh, that's what you're trying to say.
I'm trying to prove anything to make it so that Chuck E. Cheese isn't actually doing this. I did not think this was going to happen. That's exactly.
Go to their dumpster and check for a whole pizza slice. You've not proven anything except they use two different pizzas. It does not prove that they are reused pizzas. They're just two different pizzas.
Pizza like that. Look at this. Huge pizza. And that's pepperoni.
Thankfully, they're not eating it. They are throwing it out. Or at least that's what we think.
Shane's going to go back in the trash and eat it later.
I hope not.
Mystery still unsolved.
I'm so glad we wasted 28 minutes trying to do that. And not only that, we when it was a super cut video, or when it was a big video, it was an hour and a half to get to this conclusion.
It was a 2-part series. Did he talk about the pizza in both videos combined?
I don't know. I think from this setup, it was 6 theory things all together. And like part 1 was the first 3 and part 2 was the second 3. I think. He's just like taking his dry hand and wiping that. I need you to get like a multi-surface cleaner. There's so much grease on that counter right now.
He's just moving it around with his hand.
I know, it's good. It looks like marble. It's just gonna get into the pores of it. That's really gross.
And who knows where else his hand has been?
So, do you believe that Chuck E. Cheese, well, first theory, the biggest theory, do you believe that Chuck E. Cheese is reusing pizza slices and giving them to people? Do you feel like that Shane has posed credible evidence for this? 2, do you think that Chuck E. Cheese is purposely promoting gambling? And I guess like 3, as like a mini theory, do you think it's promoting underage drinking? Because we did not get a lot about that.
I didn't see any underage drinking, so.
Pedro says deep breath. Ladies right, ladies right. Yes, yes. Your idea was the best. Don't waste food. Go to the back and look at the trash. Cost you nothing. Exactly. People will still think you're a creep, but at least I would rather be a roaming the trash creep than a adult filming in a Chuck E. Cheese creep.
Now, who are those 3 adults with cameras like going through Chuck E. Cheese trash? Like,
Oh, Julie, I'm sorry that you're dying. Have a good night. Sorry, Dust, what were you saying?
three people that get out of a G-Wagon to go look through a dumpster behind Chuck E. Cheese.
Right. Sounds like everyone's tired. I can't tell if they're tired of me, if they're tired in general, they're tired of Shane. First off, let me know if you want to see me talk about more of these Shane conspiracy theories and maybe some of his ghost hunting stuff. It's easier. I like to go to creators that have larger numbers because I feel like it's punching up and not punching down. That is me personally.
The Cheesecake Factory one I think is good to go over, and also the Chipotle. Is it in the same series? Chipotle cheesecake?
Yes, it's in the same series of videos, yeah. And I think I might go over one of the podcast episodes, but I gotta find a good one because the first one I looked at was the first episode they did, and it was an hour long, and it started, the conspiracy talk was at 48 minutes, and I said, absolutely not. I'm not doing that.
Go find. So there was a podcast episode, and I remember Peter Mon. He's a commentator.
Uh-huh.
He was talking about Shane, who went to like Disney World or Disneyland, and he was looking for a certain brick in the ground to take out. And I forget what the conspiracy theory is, but after he did that, like a bunch of people were going there and like ripping bricks out of the ground over at Disney.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't.
Like, that's something you should go over that. Like,
I will. I'll get angry about it. Kree says, no, they are not reusing other pizza left on the table. No, they are not promoting gambling and kids see their parents drink at home and eating establishments. No, they won't need AA as a result. I agree. How funny, spend 3 hours inside with cameras and then leaves to go to the dumpster diving. That would be incredible. Okay, Chris, I will get to that. Okay, before we sign off, Dust, where can we find you?
You can find me on Dust Paranormal on YouTube or Dust Productions on YouTube, my 2 channels.
Please be sure to subscribe to Dust. He talks a lot about the happenings around this niche specifically. He also does talk about the Power Rangers commentary niche as well. But it's great if you just want to like keep like just like learn a few things about like what's going on. It is drama usually. Some of the things happening recently I would not describe as drama, but it is drama. We're not going to hide from that. So just be ready to put your little gossipy hats on if you come over. But I think it's great. As Florio says, Dust is going to be our TMZ. So
this is going to be our new TMZ.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry to say, but Ben's falling off, man.
We don't know. We don't know.
Florio. You can't say that on here. That being said, I am going to do my sign off. But before we all go, make sure you have paid rent. I know there was a little hiccup with things, but just make sure you like the stream. That is your form of paying rent. If you want to get ahead on next month's rent, feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already, or leave a comment. Just as a reminder, I will be privating both the live streams and taking them down. And then you'll be able to watch a edited version next Tuesday. It'll just get rid of some of the ums. It will get rid of the hiccup that we had, and I can like piece it together. So it's just easier for your viewing opportunity. And also makes YouTube think that I put out a video every week.
Yeah.
That's like our secret. Don't tell YouTube I said that. And that being said, if you like, comment, or subscribe to this channel, I will offer you 10%. 10% of what? That's a great question. You could get 10% more cheese on your pizza. You could get 10% less likely to develop a gambling problem from whack-a-mole. Or you could get 10% more likely to catch dust on a live stream. If you put it all together, it could be 30% because it builds on itself. But you won't know until you do one of those things. So make sure you do it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So that being said, I hope everyone has a great night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.